Let me pull up this video here real quick. This is Boozy. And this was sent to me on Twitter by Megan's Mole. So thank you, Megan's Mole, for sending me this. But this is a fun little clip from Boozy. And you know what's fun is that Boozy claims that he never worked for Amber Heard. He claims he did no work for Amber. Well, let's see what he says here. Let's see what this has to say here.
Chris Boozy, who specializes in detecting fake accounts, set up to discredit rivals by posting negative messages about them.
Apparently you found specific things in a report on the Amber Heard Johnny Depp thing. What did you find?
I can't go into too many details, but we did definitely find coordinated activity with fake accounts. Overall, our assessment was a lot of the activity around the Amber Heard was artificial. It was not the groundswell that it appeared to be.
Despite the fact that he couldn't prove that they were actually bots, and he ended up saying, well, they're just small accounts. Well, they're just new accounts. Well, they're just, you know, they're just random accounts. They're people's double account, whatever else. You know, this he never proved. And you can see, by the way, he doesn't make eye contact. He looks down in a way like, bro, not a good look.
I mean, that was our overall assessment.
Johnny Depp's lawyer.
Yeah, like Meme said, the sources trust me, dude. The sources trust me, dude. Like, bro, like I got the receipts. It's like, okay, where are they? They're nowhere. They're absolutely fucking nowhere.
Say there is no evidence to suggest his team might be responsible for these activities, but Chris believes the practice is extremely widespread.
Talking in general terms here now, if you have one individual, say it be an actor, say it be a high-profile figure, who doesn't like the other person, it's not hard to be able to hire someone to say, hey, look, let's hurt their credibility online, or let's try to hurt their career. At the center of it, it's an individual that is trying to create this fake groundswell of support for something that really isn't there.
So he's trying to say that Johnny Depp support during the trial was not a thing. Yeah, that's literally insane. If you looked at TikTok, if you looked at this other social media, there are people showing their faces, you know, like out there and putting themselves out there, content for days on this. It's not all fake. It cannot possibly be all fake. It's literally not possible. So to say this with a straight face was what lost him credibility. This is what initially lost him credibility, and this is what he's going to be challenged on. And when people say, how does Amber Heard come into court? So let me answer the question for you. This is how Amber Heard comes into court. Amber Heard comes in on the Boozy case because he worked for Amber Heard, and he's denying that, and that's material to this allegation. One of the allegations that he says is false. He claims that he's never worked for Amber Heard. That's, of course, bullshit. And yes, I noticed the knife ears. He's got the knife ears. Not a true elf, you know. More of a troll-like figure. But yeah, we all saw the damn trial. We all know what fucking happened. We all know what happened.
So when you have a company or a firm that their only goal is to cause chaos, or their only goal is to make this individual look bad or look like a terrible person, I mean, it's not difficult to do.
You can go.
Oh, there you go. So that was it. So that was like the point there. He literally put out that it's not that he is the troll. He is the person who tries to make others look bad. He is the other one who tries to spam people to make them look bad. He's done that with Yankee Wally. He's done it with other creators. He did that with Shoe Smith. And he's trying to do that with LawTube now. And the problem is he's fucking around with people who are serious. Emu Warrior said 101 on how to bot up. He can't lawyer up, so he has to bot up. That's his only repercussion there. His only repercussion is to create bots because he doesn't actually have real friends and real stands. Britt says, why does Boozy remind me of the guy in school who had a girlfriend that was from another town or state? Britt, I know exactly what you're saying. The guy's like, oh, yeah. My girlfriend, she's in California. I'm like, dude, we're in Florida. It's like, yeah, you know, we talk online. Okay. That reminds me of like Stranger Things with like Dustin. Everyone think now, of course, in that case, the girlfriend was real, but 99.9% of the time, that girlfriend was fake.
Or a dude. It was also likely a dude, actually. The people in the chat rooms were dudes. I'm sorry, guys. Sorry, they're all dudes.
So yeah. That's his level of proof, 100%. His level of proof is, oh yeah, trust me, they're really there. All these trolls and fake accounts and bots, they're there, but they're really not. They're really not. Deep Surface says haram boozy. Yes, most if not all of what he does is completely haram. That's very true. Stonekeep says that dude looks like he ate paint chips as a kid. Probably. Speaking of paint chips, we got 1,114 of you in the chat. I'm about to eat some fucking paint chips because these boozy bucks and these people in the chat. So please smash that like button. Also, we got to 200 bucks. So you know what? I'll take another shot for you guys. Do we have Attorney Tom in the chat? We got like a really short guy in the chat who's like probably like biting at my kneecaps right now. What's he doing? Is he here, you know, like bothering somebody's ankle? If you guys' ankles feel harassed, let me know. I can always time him out. If he's messing with your toes and it's in any erotic way, just let me know. I can ban him. I do see he's here, Danielle. But yeah, anyways, cheers to the Boozy Bucks and cheers to Boozy, despite all of his flaws, providing such a grand grift for all of us. Cheers, guys. Okay. So let me give you guys a poll. So I want to know, do you guys want daily updates on Boozy's latest tweets? Or let me just put, maybe not daily, but like maybe just say regular updates. And I'll put like yes, no, and like occasionally. Want you guys to know, because I don't want to do it if you guys don't want to. There's a fine line on YouTube. There's a very fine line between milking a topic and between covering it appropriately. And there's actually stuff to cover right now because this is all going to go into his lawsuit. But I don't want to sit here and read all of them if they're relevant. But you know, maybe every once in a while, I'm thinking like what I'm thinking now is like once every couple days. I am going to have on Wednesday night, Wednesday PM EST Eastern Standard Time. I will have Elena, Andrea Burkhart, Alana, like on my chat, you know, does the Legally Dirty Blonde podcast. She did all the uncovering of the Amber Heard files and got all that stuff and has been talking about it on Twitter kind of live chats and in the Twitter voice stuff, the voice groups they got there. So I wanted to bring her on because she's really tuned into the Amber stuff. And I really want to tie this in between Amber and Boozy and those links and that whole clusterfuck. So we're going to be doing that Wednesday PM, about 7 or 8 PM on Wednesday night. So that's somebody that's going to be coming on Wednesday night.